So I woke up this morning and I don't listen to this asshole, but I decided to turn this on. Listen to this asshole, Sid Rosenberg.
You want to stay mad at me? Sean's like, yeah, but he's hurting. Tough guy from Canarsie. He's butthurt. If I hear that one more time, I'm going to punch Noam across the face.
Talking about Curtis.
He's butthurt. Get over it. Brooklyn guy, Canarsie guy, tough guy. Did a phenomenal job defending this city, which I give him credit for every day for almost 5 decades. Get over it. I didn't attack you personally. Now, if I did, that's a whole other story.
You did attack him
If
personally.
I said you ran a crappy campaign, you're a jerk off, blah, 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 that's a different story.
He was just attacking Curtis for only getting 7%. This is after they all switched to Cuomo and they begged everybody in New York for a month to switch to Cuomo. How many points do you think that dragged away from Curtis? Now, Curtis had no chance of winning. No.
Even this morning.
Don't get me wrong.
Nothing but reverential.
But they're making fun of his 7% as if they're not the cause of that, making everyone switch to Cuomo for a month, pleading with all their listeners.
Don't confuse kindness with weakness, which is basically what the mom says, but it's true. I'm not a fool.
You are a fool.
And your idiots out there don't intimidate me.
Tough
I
guy.
got more friends on one block in Brooklyn.
Tough
I
guy.
can be a real dick and tell you, I'm loved and admired about 100 times more than Curtis is in any borough, in any city.
Oh,
not just in New York, but across the country.
Sid is loved more than Curtis.
Israel.
Did you hear that?
The ratings for the show have gone through the roof.
Yeah, you could put a pet rock in that time slot, the morning drive show at WABC. It's the only really talk show in New York. You could put a pet rock there.
A long time ago, man.
Sid is loved more than Curtis in the city. Before I turned the camera on, Sid was saying he would have got a lot more than 7%.
The show's going to be great no matter what. No matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm certainly not going to...
This is the same Sid who has said that it's a better show now that Bernie has passed away, by the way. It's a better show now. Yeah, that's nice.
You were upset. Make it happen.
What a self-serving piece of shit this guy is.
And he sent his regards to you.
I'm sure he did, yeah.
Does he know you
So
are?
yeah, probably, because there was a short time when he was doing something local in New York and I was doing the news. Did he convince you to make up with Curtis?
No.
Okay, so you got off the phone and you said
No. You didn't listen to the whole...
I did, no, I heard
What do
that
you mean,
he needs
what
to
do
make
you
up with
mean?
you. I heard he needs to make up with you.
Correct.
I got it. But
I said,
he
when
was
he
trying to get the
called
two of you
me-
back together.
Sean Hannity told Sid, this idiot, to make up with Curtis.
It was the heat of the battle. I was getting punched from all directions. You know, I was mad at Greg or Dominic. I don't care. Whatever.
The daggers that these scumbags put in Curtis's back. Listen, Cuomo had no chance of winning. Zero. No chance. He's hated in New York. And they chose to just put daggers in Curtis's back. You know what it is? They're jealous of Curtis. Curtis has talent. He's great on the radio. These guys are terrible. Dominic Carter is like a retard on the radio. Sid is a joke. Self-serving, selfish, self-centered piece of crap. Ego. I don't know how his ego fits in the studio.
But you didn't see some of these tweets and these Instagram messages from his people. Now, look, I do know this for a fact, too. And here's where I want to cut Curtis some slack. Those were not all his people. It's quite frankly 7.5%. That's not a lot of people. A lot of those...
They're making fun of 7.5% again. As if it wouldn't have been 25% if he didn't pull all those people to Cuomo.
They were Mamdani bots disguised as angry Curtis.
No, they're not. They're not Mandami bots.
So I'm going to give...
That's people angry at you and WABC for stabbing Curtis in the back. That's not Mandami bots, you douche.
They were Curtis support. They were not Curtis supporters. They were Mamdani.
How does this guy have a job? It's amazing.
As angry.
He's got some people fooled.
That's how much.
If you go online to like WABC, people hate Sid. They hate him.
And the most popular.
And again, I'm not being a hater. Listen, I do very well in life. It's not about that. More power to you, pal. You fooled some people. You got a job on the air. Good for you. I just call it like I see it.
Yeah, and watch out now, because maybe it'll be worse now that he's mayor.
Oh, I heard this too yesterday. People are saying to me, are you worried, Sid, that Mamdani's going to try to shut down your show.
Why would Mandami give a F about your show, Sid?
He can't do it.
God help me.
Now, if we had an owner that was
Sid made an entire video about Mandami's going to come after me because I was tough on Mandami. Nobody cares about you, Sid. I got bad news for you. Nobody cares.
in Israel, then there could be an issue. Because at that point, maybe the mayor could convince the owner, Sid's bad, blah, blah, blah. But John Katsimatidis, he comes out, he says, I don't dislike the person. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But the fact that this guy wants to shut down all of Katsimatidis' stores, the fact that Katz talks to Trump 2 or 3 times a day and Trump can't stand Mamdani.
Trump talks to Katsimatidis 2 or 3 times a day. I doubt that. I severely doubt that. You don't think Donald Trump is busy with 1,000 things to do? He's talking to Katsimatidis. Who talks to anyone 3 times a day? Unless you're under their employ. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
was enjoying my dinner with Danielle, Abe, and Gabe, La Sorrentina. Nice local.
This guy's always bragging.
About 7 o'clock
That's all he does. He brags.
starts buzzing.
Did you ever catch his acting on Gravesend? Whew.
Is back at it again. That racist anti-Semite on New York One, who I'm looking at right now. Look, there he is. Mamdani dominated key Brooklyn neighborhoods, electoral mess. So, you guys may remember, after the second debate, and it pained me to do this, I tweeted that Errol Lewis did a very good job. You guys remember that?
Yeah, because he did.
Right. And I didn't do that because, oh, maybe he'll like me.
When I turned on the radio, Sid was talking about how he sent a text to Jessica Tisch, the police commissioner, and she got back to him, we'll touch base later, and he was bragging about that. So me, Sid, and Jessica Tisch will be hashing out the future of her job as the New York City police commissioner. It's
Came on right before Errol. His
Amazing.
name is, Gerson Barrera?
Oh yeah, he's been around for a while.
Who is he?
I know he's in New York. He's been a New York One guy forever. I don't remember what he was.
He's a loser.
Yeah, maybe
He's a loser.
pundit. I forget what
He's
his
a
story
loser.
is.
He's
Yeah.
a loser.
Mhm.
Say it.
He's a loser. I don't know him, but I'm sure he is. If you say so, I believe you.
Gerson Barrero called me son. Like, these people don't understand. I could take 3 Viagras, and my erection will be less hard than when somebody like Gerson Barrera and Errol Lewis say bad things about me.
well, we know Sid needs Viagra. Thank you for telling us,
You
Sid.
know, when President Trump
3 Viagra.
says something bad about me, I'm going to get sad.
Trump.
I'm gonna get
Trump, who he hated in 2016. He voted for Hillary, this guy. This clown voted for Hillary. I used to listen back then. I don't listen anymore. I haven't listened since Bernie passed away. Bernie used to call him a useful idiot. He voted for Hillary, this guy. Now he loves Trump.
But I
Love
to
it.
try. Look, I'm making this.
You love it and love it.
This is all out war for us in New York. And I have no problem, none, being on that front line. I've been there in a million fights
Oh, yeah.
since I've come back to New York.
Voting for Hillary.
What you want about Sid Rosenberg?
Voting for Hillary.
Hate my guts.
That was a great fight.
Some of you do. You're sitting right now. If there's a fight, I'm in it. Whether it's to elect Trump,
Elect Trump.
whether it's
Yeah. You voted for Hillary in 2016. Elect Trump. I remember that fight you had versus Bernie in with the Howard Stern show, and Bernie beat you half to death. I think it was 1 round you quit.
That would be one Sydney.
Yeah, you're quite a fighter, Sid.
I am all to
Remember that boxing match 20 years ago?
of this revolution.
You're quite a fighter, Sid.
It means I anger Mamdani to the point
Oh.
where he wants to take me off the air.
He's angering Mandami. You think Mandami... Listen, I wish Mandami was not our mayor. But you think Mandami's paying attention to this idiot? Mandami has all the votes he needs. He had over 1 million votes from the foreigners, from the Muslims, for the young women, the young stupid white women, the liberals, 33% of the Jewish vote. So he doesn't need you, Sid.
Mamdani does. Moving forward, I can tell you this: the Eric Adams, the promo. I said, "Who's the mayor again?" I literally forgot his name yesterday.
You know what he did yesterday? Did you see what he did?
No, I
He did, I thought, a very cool moment, and it didn't get a lot of attention, is he said all those people who were fired for not getting the COVID shot can have their job.
Now Adams is going to give their job back. Another piece of shit. Now he's going to give their job back. Now he's on his way out the door. Yeah, years later. Way to go, Adams. Anyway, 10 minutes with Sid, enough. The guy's the bloviated ego, just a disgusting human being. And I got to laugh. Maybe I'll do a live tomorrow with this show. We'll laugh. Okay, guys, have a great day. Bye.